ready to go on a road trip, and I have at least 4.5 hours in the van each way, plus 3 days of in-laws with no internet. So I plan on doing a lot of reading, and thought you'd like to see what I'm going to put in my bag. First, I have a couple books not on my TBR I want to get to. The next, Mrs. Halifax. This is number 11. Then, Greetings from Next Door by Shatona Havig. Try to get those in. And then, from my TBR stack, Shepherd's Lie, the next one in the Scottish Bakehouse Mysteries, Clock Tower Bound by Shatona Havig, Roses for Regret, this is the last book in the Time Will Tell series, and Politically Correct Bedtime Stories. I think that I'll read like 1 or 2 of those a day. And then I have my giant, very large print Bible, which I'm gonna need to pull out for school tomorrow, and my Bible journal. My small group is going through First Chronicles, and so I'm writing out all of the verses and then trying to leave room for notes. I fell behind, so I have some catching up to do. Of course, a pen, and then my current reads. Safe Passage is my current nonfiction. I'm going to finish this before reading A Hiding Place. And then Death in the Air by Agatha Christie. This is a Poirot. Speaking of Poirot, I have 2 of the short stories left in Hercule Poirot's casebook. So I'm going to finish those and not have to lug around an 880-page tome. And I think after that I'm going to take a break from Christie. And I also have my Amazon Fire tablet. I have a few ebooks loaded up on that. I'm currently reading The Unlikely Yarn of the Dragon Lady, and then next I have The Sweet Life, and I have 2 bags for book shopping. We'll see where this travel vlog takes us. would try to finish up this travel vlog with a little bit of a haul of the books I got while I was gone. First up, at the little bookstore, I got Murders and Metaphors by Amanda Flower. This is the third book in her Magical Bookshop series. I'll put this on my winter TBR because it takes place in January, but it's a good, cozy read. It'd be a reread for me. And I got another copy of Parnassus on Wheels for my friend. Her birthday's tomorrow, and I think I'll give this to her before I put this video up. And it has the lovely illustrations in it. I remember she borrowed my copy and really liked it. I also got Amulet. My oldest was with me. Actually, it was the second Amulet book. He was with me and he spotted that and he really wanted it. And then he and his brother ended up reading it 4 or 5 times each in the few days we were there. And it was really busy in there, so I did not get very much footage and I didn't have much time, but I still managed to find some gems. And then at the thrift store, I got a few books. I got The Red Badge of Courage. It is on the Charlotte Mason recommended reads lists, and I thought for 50 cents and a gorgeous cover, I'd go ahead and pick that up. I don't think we have this Magic Treehouse book, so I picked it up for our collection. And then Murder in Mesopotamia by Agatha Christie. It is a Poirot book. I think this might be on Chantal Reads All Day Year of Christie reading list for the year, but if not, it's a Poirot. I've never read it. And then these were a bit of a impulse buy. I did get those books with the weird covers. It is books 1 and 3 in a series, but I thought for 50 cents a piece I could try reading them, and if I don't like them, not feel bad about putting them in a little free library. The backs are interesting too. There's like nothing on the back to tell me anything about what these are about. And then while we were traveling home, a couple of my kids had to use the bathroom, so we stopped at a library in a small town. Here's a travel tip for you parents out there. Most little towns have a library with multiple bathrooms, and they're usually cleaner than the gas station ones. And occasionally, like the case where we were, they'll have a few tables or shelves out of books for sale. This one had Fill a Bag for $1. My husband got some, and I got The Joy of Songbirds. We talked about cardinals in school last week, and my 5-year-old was really interested, and I thought I could go over this with her. She's got different songbirds and pictures, and I thought this could be a cute one to go over. And I got this graphic novel based off a novel, The City of Ember. I have no idea if this is good or appropriate for children, but I figured Fill a Bag for $1, I'd throw it in, pre-read it for my kids, see if it's any good, see if it's something they can read. And then they had some bookmarks they were giving away, so I picked up this one with the cute little owl. A good story is a magical adventure. Really like that. And then I had some store credit for Michael's, so I stopped in, and this isn't books, but I got a bullet journal to transfer all of my information about my book club into. I have 4 or 5 years worth of notes on all of the books that we've read for each month, and so my binder is falling apart and the pages are coming out and getting lost, so I wanted to transfer those. And then they had the cutest fall washi tape, and I figured I could use this for pen pal letters or my reading journal, or I have another just little commonplace book that I've started, that those would work. And finally, we stopped at Aldi And they had this adorable board book. I know my kids are getting a bit old, but I just loved the little illustrations. And I think my kids are finally old enough to not ruin books with flaps. So I just couldn't pass it up. And it was only $4. And finally, while I was gone, Shatona Havoc was having a Christmas sale on the paperback books that she has in stock, and I bought a few. So that's my book budget for the month, and my blow money for the month. And so I'm not going to be buying any more books until next month, which is my birthday month. So hope you like this slightly different video, and let me know if you've read anything good. Happy reading!